Howdy. So, yeah, welcome to another YouTube video. This one, I'm just going to be, chatting the entire time. So, there are several questions that I've gotten over the years in comments. So I'm just going to answer right now. So, one of the comments that I got maybe about 2 years ago was, Lego Brat, why are you so weird? I said, and I'd never responded back to him, but am I weird or is the world weird? Here I am, I'm in Japan currently. There's no crime like in the States. There is absolutely nothing going on here. Just walking around feeling safe as a bird. You know, the fact that children can ride trains without getting kidnapped every single day is like mind-boggling to me compared to the States, where that's the number one felony in the States. So it's mind-boggling to me. And then the other question that I usually get is, why did you choose the Lego Brat moniker with an 86 at the end? Well, I love Lego. I'm an only child, therefore I'm a brat. And the 86 represents my birth date, August 6th. So, if anybody was wondering why I choose the monikers I do, that's why. Number two, the reason I went from doing video game live streams to doing all sorts of other types of videos is because number one, video game live streams are only fun if the materials you use to live stream are good. It means your internet connection has to be good. Your everything has to be very good for you to live stream anything in this digital era. And unfortunately, as I learned heavily when moving from the city to the country, and then from moving to the country to the Navy, internet gets worse and worse depending on where you're at. So I went from the city, which was 100 gigs per second, to the country, which was 10 megabytes per second, to the Navy, which is like 2.5, maybe 3 megabytes per second, and that's while in port. Underway is even less in the Navy. And of course, you don't get any cell signal while underway. You only get it while in port. So like, there's that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my time here in Japan. In the Navy, I don't know if I'm enjoying my time or not. I'm kind of like the troubled child of our ship, but but I've also had to fight for my right to stay in the Navy, so like, there's that. And the reason why I don't post videos all the time is I never know what my schedule is going to be like. And that's the main issue as to why I don't post a lot. Also, my computer that I just replaced had a webcam and now it doesn't, so now I have even more of a harder time recording because everything's got to be recorded on my phone. Then I got to transfer it to my computer to edit, and then I got to post it on YouTube. So this one is currently going to be unedited because of all the troubles going into it, and the fact that I'm just walking around, having a good time, working out, losing weight. Funny story, I joined the Navy at the age of 30 at 225 pounds. I weighed myself last week. I weigh 196, which I haven't weighed since high school. I have not weighed that amount since high school. Now, the only other thing that I have an issue with in the Navy, which is not really that big of an issue, the doctors on naval ships or on naval bases are not what you would call certified doctors, and they can't do anything without the express command of their superior officers, and sometimes it takes about 3 weeks for illnesses to clear up. Like, I've had a sinus infection for 2 weeks. I've known I've had a sinus infection for 2 weeks. Doctor did not treat any of the symptoms of the sinus infection. He treated the base symptoms of what I was describing. So, treatments can take a while in the military, and that's the only thing that I have an issue with in the military currently, is how long it takes to be healed. Also, how long it takes to get a bloody appointment for testing. That also sucks. The fact that I made the same amount last year as I did the year before, and the year previous, possibly even more so, and I got even less returned tax-wise for my tax return. I mean, I'm used to getting $1,300 or more every year for my tax return, and I got reimbursed $780 just because I'm in the military. That's after military discount and everything. And honestly, if you like money, if you really want money, you're not going to find money. You will find lessons on how to save money, on how to do what you need to do with money in the Navy, but you won't necessarily. You'll find better lessons in the Navy than you'll get in college on how to make money, how to keep money, how to save money, and how to work with your money, and how to manipulate your money to where it works for you instead of against you. But you won't get that training anywhere else but the military, unfortunately, and that, to me, is a federal offense. Not just a minor offense, a federal offense. Because you shouldn't have to join the armed services just to get better life lessons than you would in any other area of society. You really shouldn't have to. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. The fact that only 1% of the country actually joins the military also means that 1% gets more training on life lessons and life skills than some other people in the world is quite satisfying, but still at the same time just plain wrong. Also, there are two things I don't trust in this world. It's politicians and doctors. I'm not speaking ill of anything, but when you see the bureaucracy sending money to all these countries to assist, and the countries that they send the money to don't assist their people, it kind of pisses you off. Especially when you work for the government that's supposed to be doing so much good for the world. It really does start to piss you off. So even though I have done more good with my paycheck, I've rebuilt a couple houses in the Philippines, which is not authorized by or sanctioned by the Navy and is not recommended by the Navy. Wait. Miracle. Found a Pokemon card. Great. See, there's miracles every single day. I just walked around the street. I tend to find like $10 and change daily, or random stuff that people just toss aside, like that Pokemon card there that was slightly water damaged. But I don't sell that stuff. I usually hold on to it because you never know what you're going to get at the end of the day, and every little miracle counts. But yeah, every day's a little different than every other day. But the funny thing is while I'm here in Japan, I've not run into any trouble. I've not run into any chaos. I've not run into anything. I've run into a few, that's how we say, girls that only have a one-track mind. A lot of young women in Japan don't want to live in Japan, but also just want an American man to provide for them. So, yes, I will admit that I have not fallen into that trap yet, but I have met quite a few women that have tried to get me to fall into that trap of freedom from the society. And technically, Japanese society is changing yearly. As more of the people that are elderly and make all the rules and societal changes pass away, the younger generation is able to step up and do more to change societal regulations to where it's less traditional. I think would be the correct terminology. Now, all weapons are still illegal in Japan, from knives to whatever. So most of my items that I brought from the States has to stay on the ship. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you like what you heard, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And this has just been me talking and walking through yokosuka, and just voicing my opinions on a lot of stuff, both work related and not work related. And part of the reason why I haven't made videos very often is, number one, I'm on Navy warship. I don't have a lot of stuff to be able to review on hand. I also don't have enough. I only have a Switch, a DS, and a Game Boy Advance, which, let's just face it, it's hard to keep a phone up to be able to play a game and record you playing a game for those specific consoles. So, I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's improbable. And that's mainly the reason why I haven't done very many gaming reviews, movie reviews, and other types of reviews that I would have done in the past. And that's also why I haven't done any gameplay footage recently. Is not because I don't have the time to, it's because I the Navy keeps me busy with work, and even on my days off, I don't have anything to really review or any of that sort of nonsense. So it makes it kind of difficult to decide, how I'm going to do something or when I'm going to do something, because I can't always decide that. Anyway, I gotta find my way around, so I gotta let y'all go. Because I'm about to get fucking lost. I'm about to get lost in Japan. That's not too bad. Alright, goodbye.